Boom. Welcome to another weekly edition of the Best Way to Smoke News, sponsored by none other than that Cali guy, that glue guy. Get that? Stop smoking spit. You'll be straight.
No drip lip.
Yep. And this news is being presented to you by Serpo Jr.
Big J.
Yep. And these people in Nebraska, you know what I'm saying, they need a petition filled out. You know what I'm saying? What they need. These Nebraska cannabis advocates have submitted more than, guess what? 114,000 signatures for their petition to legalize medical cannabis in the state. Now, first off, I think y'all just kind of like slow as far as like the administrative people, because medical use should be like kind of mandated.
Thanks.
You know what I'm saying? But advocates in Nebraska turned in more than 114,000 signatures to their petition to legalize medical cannabis in the state, the Nebraska Examiner reports. The campaign, led by Nebraskans for medical marijuana, needs about 86,500 signatures from registered voters statewide, including signatures from at least 5% voters in 38 of Nebraska's 93 counties, excuse me, in order to put the issue on November ballots. In an interview with the Examiner, Krista Eggers, you know what I'm saying, the statewide campaign manager, noted that the campaign can never have enough signatures, and that the campaign collected signatures until the very last moment to allow every Nebraskan that wanted to sign the petition sign. So, you know what I'm saying, if they only needed, 86,000?
They well over.
They well over, you know what I'm saying? I hope everything go well, you know what I'm saying, at least for the medical use for the Nebraskans.
Ain't no question. For sure. Do you like psychedelics? Because I do. California legislators approves bill to break psychedelics research logjam, sending it to governor. The California legislature has approved a bill meant to streamline the processing of applications to study psychedelics and marijuana, sending it to the governor, Newsom. While advocates have experienced a series of setbacks in the push to provide legal access to certain psychedelics over the past several sessions, lawmakers have now successfully advised Assembly Bill 2841, with the Assembly concurring with Senate amendments and voting on final approval last week. The legislation from Assembly member Maria Wildron, Republican, is meant to help clear a logjam of psychedelic studies applications overseen by the Research Advisory Panel of California, which has almost 70 pending approvals. Man, let this shit go.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Let's discover, you know what I'm saying, the endless possibilities of these motherfucking psychedelics and of these trees, though. You know what I'm saying? All right, so look, separately, a California campaign to put psilocybin legalization on the state's November ballot recently announced that it did not secure enough signatures to qualify in time for the deadline. It's always something. You know what I'm saying? It's always something with this shit, though. You know what I mean? But, hey, we still waiting on the so-called reschedule. Man.
And ask my news viewers, you know what I'm saying, where is a tricky place you can find psilocybin?
Man.
You want to know?
Tell them.
Toad shit.
Ain't no question, though.
Man. Shouts out to my Arkansanians. That's what I'm going to call you, Arkansanians. But Arkansas's advocate, you know what I'm saying, they submitted more than 111,000 signatures. Yep, again, for another ballot. You know what I'm saying?
But ballots is going wild, huh?
Man, you know what I'm saying? Their signatures in support of a ballot initiative that would automatically expand the state's medical program, including provisions to remove application fees for patients and enable home grows. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying, Nebraska trying to get, you know what I'm saying, at least where Arkansas is at.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In Arkansas, they like, all right, you know what I'm saying, since we got this medical stuff, we probably can't even get it because your fees is way up.
Right.
And if your fees way up, let us grow it at home. But let's see what happened though.
Mm-hmm.
Advocates with Arkansanians for patient access last week submitted over 111 signatures in support of putting an initiative to expand the state's medical cannabis program on the November ballot, according to a News 5 report. If passed by voters, the ballot initiative would allow registered patients to grow medical cannabis at home. It would also certify additional health providers, including, holy moly, osteopathic.
That nigga said, holy moly.
Shit, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Osteopathic. I hope I'm saying this shit right, bro. Osteopathic.
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 Yeah.
Sheesh. Whatever the hell that means. Including
it's
osteopathic doctors. So what is osteopathic?
Osteopathic?
Yeah, what that means?
That's what it is.
Let us know down there in them comments. You know what I'm saying? But a pharmacist to recommend patients. Oh, I done skipped over some shit, bro. I'm gonna go back to this old hard ass word. It would also certify additional health providers, including osteopathic doctors, nurse practitioners, physicians assistants, and pharmacists to recommend patients for the program and allow such health providers to recommend medical cannabis treatment to anyone they think would benefit from the program. The initiative also includes telemedicine expansions, permits out-of-state patient IDs, increases the registration period for patients from 1 year to 3 years, and removes program application fees for patients. To me, that's a win for y'all.
Man, ain't no question. Keep it going.
Think me.
Hey, man, what's going on in New York, yo? Hey, B, what's the deal?
What up, Dunn?
You know what I'm saying? New York's ongoing struggles to launch cannabis companies. First, they was just like kind of trailblazing in their own right. You know what I'm saying? The New York Office of Cannabis Management does an excellent job of informing the public about the number of licenses issued, but its record is less stellar when it comes to getting new dispensaries open in order to replace the huge illicit market that authorities have been targeting. So it's like they blaming a lot of shit on the market. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Green Market Report wrote in June that New York's regulators added roughly 100 new business permits at the regular meeting of the Cannabis Control Board, approving 105 new adult use retailers, growers, distributors, micro businesses, and processors. The new license brought the total number of permits awarded to 1,117. That included the 463 social equity retail permits issued last year and the 654 adult use licenses given out so far in 2024. This is the trip. They giving people licenses and stuff like that though, but everybody is not turning that license into a business. You know what I mean? Okay, while the number of licenses awarded keeps growing, the spread between the issued and actual operating licenses continues to grow. The C applicants, though, have the opportunity to sell their licenses if they want, and since they had lower expectations of state assistance, look to have moved forward faster. So, look, we've talked about this before, though. So it's like, it's a lot of, with these equity programs and shit, it's a lot of people that do get licenses, and you have a certain amount of time to establish your business once you get that license if you don't already have the shit established. You know what I'm saying? And if you don't get it established in a timely manner, you can lose the license, you know what I'm saying? Or you can sell it before you lose it. So it's a catch. It's like a catch.
How about this
22.
though? You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, all right, you have the license, you know what I'm saying, to go and like operate and do all of this type stuff. Or to have the business or whatever it may be, and then you have somebody else, you know what I'm saying, that's to operate it, whatever it is. Teamwork. Come together, you know what I'm saying? One got this, one got that. You know what I'm saying? Come together with it.
Communitize.
You know what I'm saying?
On
Communitize
everything.
that shit.
On
What's
the
up,
real.
New York?
Moving on. Come
Man.
on, yo.
Cannabis policies reform. Hold up. Cannabis policy reforms in the U.S. have led to about, guess what? 2.5 million pardons or expungements for cannabis-related convictions, according to a recent Normel tally. That's super dope.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It's 2.5 million, meaning people getting up out of jail, or even the people that's up out of jail that have that stigma hanging over them, breaking the chains of cannabis slavery. Policy reforms in the U.S. have led to about 2.5 million expungements or pardons for cannabis convictions in recent years, according to a Normel tally outlined by the Associated Press. However, Paul Armentano, Normel's deputy director, told the AP that those numbers are a drop in the bucket when you consider the reality that over the last 50 years or so, over 30 million Americans have been arrested at the state or local level for marijuana.
Bullshit, man.
You know what I'm saying? So pretty much, he just telling you 2.5 million expungements or pardons is really ain't nothing.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? But on the flip side of it, look at the glass half full instead of half empty.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So
let's double that up. You know what I'm saying?
Man, most recently, Maryland Governor Westmore issued pardons for convictions and possessions, or excuse me, let's go back. Maryland Governor Westmore,
West, y'all.
you know what I'm saying, issued pardons for convictions for possessing cannabis or drug paraphernalia, which are expected to impact at least 175,000 convictions. Governors in other states, including Massachusetts, Nevada, and Oregon, has issued sweeping pardons over the past few years.
Break the chains.
They breaking the chains, you know what I'm saying? We want to see what these Californians and all of that is doing,
man,
with this cannabis stuff. Trailblazing, let's keep trailblazing. And guess what?
That's what?
You don't know. But that's the weekly news. With Serpo Jr.
Big J.
Baby.